I'm back after being gone a while with another installment of this bone building mini series. Now, today's topic is going to hit a little close to home because we love our alcohol. But alcohol hinders bone building in three crucial ways. If you have a drink every now and then, it's not going to be the end of the world. But heavy drinking is what we're really talking about here. And after I go through the three ways that alcohol hinders bone building, we'll talk about what is considered heavy drinking. One way that alcohol hinders bone building is by impairing your body's ability to properly absorb the two crucial nutrients that are needed for bone building, and that's calcium and vitamin D. It hinders the absorption in both the stomach and in the intestines. The second way that it hinders our bone building is by interfering with hormone balance, and that's both estrogen for women and testosterone for men, but estrogen is especially crucial for the bone building process. And of course, those of us that are entering the perimenopause and menopause phases of our life, the last thing we need is even more estrogen interruption, right? Now, the first two I'd actually heard before, but this third one was new to me as I was reading up on how alcohol hinders our bone building, and that is by disrupting bone remodeling. So there are cells in your body that are responsible for breaking down your bones. As I've mentioned in this bone building mini series, all of our lives, just like our skin, our bones are also shedding dead cells or shedding old cells and building new ones, and that you have a new skeleton every 7 years, right? Well, maybe it would be longer than that or not at all if heavy drinking was introduced into your life. So it stimulates the cells responsible for breaking down your bones. So hyperstimulation of these cells means that bone breaking down, the breaking down process would be happening more frequently or more rapidly than it would naturally. And then it hinders the cells that are responsible for bone regrowth, increasing the breakdown and slowing the buildup, resulting in, of course, thinner bones all around. What is considered heavy drinking? Well, it's really honestly not as much as you think. Heavy drinking for women means 4 or more in a single day, or 8 or more drinks in a week. And what is considered a drink? Well, I've written them down here, so I'll read them. A 12-ounce beer is considered a single drink. 5 ounces of wine is a single drink, and 1.5 ounces of liquor, spirits is what they like to call them, vodka, gin, rum. So yeah, 4 or more of those in a single day is considered heavy drinking. That's easy to accomplish at a party. It's not difficult, especially if it's a long party, to have 4 or more drinks. But if you're someone that is in the age range or body type to experience bone loss, or you just have gone to the doctor, that you have low estrogen, and they did a bone density scan on you, like I've had a couple of times, and you see that you do have some thinning bones, well, you may want to really consider what this alcohol is doing to your body and how it's actually setting you back despite weight-bearing exercise and eating the right foods and taking your supplements. You could be doing yourself a huge disservice. So knowledge is power, and you can do something about it starting now, and so can I. I've got one more video in this bone building mini series, and I'll have that headed your way in about a week. I hope this has been helpful to you. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you think about cutting alcohol, and how maybe easy or difficult you think this might be, or maybe share some alcohol substitutes. There's a lot of great substitutes out there that give you kind of the relaxation effect without the poison that is alcohol. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time at Michelle's Body Shop.